It's the HipHopMatrixShow.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
It's the HipHopMatrixShow with J.Hall and DJ Akademiks.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Let's get it.
Running from the light. HipHopMatrixShow, myself, J.Hall, this guy right here, DJ Akademiks. What's good with you, brother?
What's happening? What's happening? You look like you wasn't ready, and I was going to go, but every time I jump out there and start the show, you be like, I was supposed to start the show. So
Nah.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just finally enjoying the fact that summer seems to be consistent and actually kicking in.
Yeah, it's really hot. It's hot.
Yeah, it's that, shower 3 times a day type of hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no skipping days.
Yeah. Like, I already shower in the morning and shower at night, but this is like that. You're going to have to shower in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you get off work, you got to shower, and then you got to head back out. Like, clothes are sticking to yourself. You know what I mean? Kind of summer. But I'm not going to complain about summer at all because before we know it,
it'll be cold again.
It'll be right back cold again. And the way climate change is these days, there's no such thing as fall and spring no more. It just look up, you just cold. So I ain't dealing with it, man. How you doing?
I can't complain, man.
Nothing?
About yourself.
Everything good with you, man? You ain't trying, you ain't getting ready for summer. You look a little crispy there.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Can't get ready for something that's here. It's here now.
You look a little crispy over there, like you on some little new diet or something.
Nah.
Like you just eating all veggies?
Just the normal. I just had 2 bags of potato chips, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all fine. Welcome to HipHopMatrixShow. We got a lot to cover today, man. Your man Nas dropped the album that nobody heard. Double XL dropped their freshman cover. We're going to go over that.
Unless you was in Queensbridge last night.
New music and a whole lot more. Make sure you hit us up on our Twitter at WHMS98. We are the HipHopMatrixShow. You have been warned.
Rat pack, nigga, no. Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, it was about a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, your guy, Jules Santana, he was at a New Jersey airport and had a gun in his bag, pretty much took off.
Yeah.
Well, recently, he got caught up. I guess he got arrested or turned himself in. I can't remember which one he did, but a judge allowed him the permission to travel.
Under conditions.
That he traveled with his mother. Now, so far he's booked he can do 5 dates with the Diplomats because, they're on a tour, and the Dipset Forever tour, and so far he can do 5 dates. Otherwise, he's on house arrest, period.
Whoa.
I'm trying to understand, how does a gun end up in your bag in today's era? You just literally forget? As far as going to the airport.
Get the strap.
We all know that's getting shut down.
Get the strap.
I'm pretty sure, though, Jules Santana, he's like a veteran in the game. I mean, his mom probably understands what he does on tour. It's probably not that embarrassing, right?
Yeah, no.
His mom
still
probably
doing
knows.
whatever he want.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's paying his mom bills, so what is she really going to say?
His mom had to be at court or maybe spoke for him or something like that. Like, why would the judge think about your mother unless she's, like, right there visible or being active?
Yeah, I mean, she was probably there. I'm sure she was there, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Mom probably helped him roll up. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Shout out to Jules. I hope everything turned out okay because, getting caught with a gun or allegedly getting caught with a gun at the airport.
Especially in New York.
Is not what's popping in New Jersey, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? 9/11 messed all that up. Well, you never could. But definitely you don't want to get caught up right now. So, I advise people to figure out which one of the tours he's actually going to be on as far as the dates. Because, Jules Santana is a part of, like, Dipset. Like, you can do without Freaky Zeke. You can do without a lot of the other guys, but you need Jules. No, you need Jules. You need Jim. And you need Cam. You need a trio.
It's disgraceful.
Oh, because you are waiting to hear the new Freaky Zeke verse? That's my man. He was good on the skits, but he's not going to perform the skits when you go perform.
Oh,
is
man.
It?
Oh, man.
I don't know. Maybe he is. What do I know? Shout out to you, Jules. HipHopMatrixShow. I don't know if you got a chance to check this out, but Lloyd Banks, it's been announced that he is no longer with G Unit. 50 Cent had made the announcement on his IG. He put up a picture and said, Lloyd Banks is going to be dropping his new mixtape called Independence Day. Please go support him. So it must have been on good terms.
Well, I can't tell. It's like halfway. You can't really tell if it's shade or if it's support. But Blue Hefner Records is coming soon. That's what he said. That's the name of his record company, Blue Hefner.
Well, 50 Cent is not technically one for shade. He's pretty direct. So if he had issues, like when he had issues with Lloyd Banks before, he just said it. How he felt about Lloyd Banks. So maybe he is supportive. But you think it might be a little bit too late for Banks?
Yeah, definitely. It's over. And I like Lloyd Banks, but it's over.
It's over as far as like him doing his own thing and it mattering.
Yeah, he's over as far as relevancy. He needs to find another lane like 50 did.
Yeah, you know the thing is, Lloyd is still stuck in the idea that he just want to rap. You understand? Like, he doesn't want to do the extra things that you have to do to kind of keep people's attention. Yeah, he literally just wants to put out music. He's an artist.
Yeah, 50 found a different lane to stay relevant, and he's excelling in it. Like,
I honestly can't even tell you the last album 50 Cent dropped because I pay attention to 50 with so many other different things that he does.
Yeah, everything else. Everything else. His producing, his movies, his shows, Power. I mean,
I'm so ready for Power.
Yeah, I mean, Power's about to kick off. That's what we worried about. And he's active on social media, so
yeah. And Lloyd Banks, for him to be the kind of guy, people don't care about bars no more like the way they used to. I mean, his loyalists will, but it's not enough for them. So, you know, you wish somebody the best, but as of right now, you know, I'm pretty sure like when Bell Biv DeVoe first said they were going to drop an album, everybody was looking at them crazy for New Edition. So, you know, but they also was younger.
Yeah.
You know.
But nah.
It's not the same. Yeah, I tried. I tried. Well, shout out to you, Lloyd Banks. Best luck to you, though. That's all we can say to you.
What's happening? It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show. Myself, DJ Akademiks. All right. Let's get into new music. All right, let's talk about this guy, Nas. He had followed in Kanye's footsteps. He had a big listening party this week.
Nas dropped the Empty Box album.
Underneath the Queensbridge Bridge. So, I mean, it was only right that he did it that way, right? I think the whole good music is laying it out differently, and they trying to make a stand with that.
But Nas technically isn't with good music. He's just a part of the project that
Kanye produced the project, so it's
definitely
good music influenced.
7 tracks.
Yeah, 7 tracks.
If you get a chance to hear it.
Yeah, but it's not on streaming sites. It was delayed for some reason.
It was supposed to drop midnight, like Thursday into Friday.
Yeah, what happened?
And everybody's, I think it dropped literally as we recorded, like now. Like, I think by the time you hear this, it dropped, but it wasn't on anywhere. Well, all everybody kept doing was listening to the streaming party, like from everybody's IG Live.
Anyway, also J-Rock Redemption was released. All right, and also,
shout out to Rock.
Yeah,
you heard the album?
No, I didn't. I haven't heard that.
It sounds
really
good.
Shout out to TDE.
It sounds really good. It honestly sounds really good. It's definitely better from last. You know, J-Rock was kind of experimenting with his voice a lot, changing his vocal tones. I think he kind of found his new way, his new flow. Check it out, though. When you get a chance, man, you know, rock with it. It got some bangers you might be interested in, too, as a DJ.
And also on the R&B side, my man Jacquez, he just dropped 4275.
What does that mean?
Hell if I know. But it's probably his address, old address or something. But yeah, go ahead and check that out. He do got a couple of good joints on there too.
He look like he's one of the Migos cousins.
He put on there too. Yeah, he look like he could be a rapper, but he comes out and he starts singing. It catches you off guard. Also, Nicki MInaj. Nicki's back again. She just dropped 2 new records. She dropped one record with Lil Wayne called Rich Sex, and then she dropped another record called Bed.
With Ariana Grande, right?
Ariana Grande,
yeah.
I got a bed waiting for you. I heard
like
that.
Bed. I'm not
okay.
really interested in the one with Lil Wayne. That one don't sound too good. I heard it. Rich Sex is kind of it's kind of just there.
I mean, it's a record. It's a record.
Yeah.
It's a disposable record, but it's a record.
I'm not tired of looking at Nicki yet though.
Nah.
No, not at all.
She got a bed waiting for me.
Them photos she's been dropping on IG. I'm all there.
Yes.
I'm there, Nicki. HipHopMatrixShow Show. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out, but XXL magazine dropped their freshman cover this past week. People that were on there was Ski Mask, Slump God, Little Pump, Smoke Perk, JID, Stefflon Don, Black Boy JB, YBN Naymare, Wi-Fi, what's his name? Wi-Fi Funeral? I can't pronounce the name, sorry. Trippie Redd, Lil Skies. And as usual, XXL, you gotta give them a shout out because it's always controversial when they drop about who should have been on the cover. One of the people that wasn't on the cover everybody was upset about or concerned about was Tekashi 6ix9ine. Pretty much about his relationships. You know, they don't think they pretty much, I guess, think that he gets into too much stuff for him to be on the cover.
Oh, well, they put some people who we've never heard of on there, which they do every year. It's always like 2 or 3.
It seems like it gets bigger than 2 or 3, though.
That's like, who? What? Where?
Yeah, I know
How?
I'm getting old because I'm starting to look at, like, and I'm not knowing, like, who.
It just sound like they grabbed the intern and said, here, jump in this photo shoot.
That's exactly what they're doing. Like, the adults are just telling, they come in to the kids, who y'all think is hot? They set the recorder down on the table, lift it back up, and then come back.
No, they actually grabbed the intern and just made him one of the top 10. I think that's what they did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And, you know, I also noticed, too, that's changed with XXL freshmen. There's no, like, series of mixtapes you have to drop at least. It's like how many, it's like the songs that they had, how much impact they had, you know, or if you had one riding song. I'm surprised like T Grizzly wasn't on last year or this year. I'm trying to understand why people like him wasn't on there who had a huge
Yeah,
impact.
we got Wi-Fi signal. I mean, Wi-Fi funeral.
What song he got?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, I ain't gonna front. I don't know. Maybe I like to think maybe because I'm too old to know. You know, maybe it ain't
Triple
from my ear.
Red, Little Skies.
Okay. We just
Crickets.
yeah. I don't.
Crickets.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Woo!
We use that term.
Migos, they're gonna receive an ASCAP award, ASCAP Vanguard Award
That's
this
the
year.
money award right there.
For their contributions in music. ASCAP Award is an award that's composed of Society of Composers.
Yeah, that means money.
They got hits that have been number one,
That means they made a lot of money.
and that's like all three of them. So that means that's Offset. That's even your man.
Takeoff.
That's even Takeoff. You know, that's and Quavo. That's
Quavo.
all three. That's all three who gonna get that. So why is that award like so important?
Because this is about money. ASCAP is that money.
So what, you get a check?
Yeah, that's publishing.
You know what I'm saying? You get the award and you get a check?
Well, no, it just proves that you've been getting a lot of money.
Okay, so it's a numbers award.
Yeah, it's a money award.
You know, I don't mind awards like that because they're real honest. Like I never get mad technically at like the Billboard Awards because they tell you it's about who charted on their chart.
Correct.
So if it's about the money with ASCAP, then, you know, so be it.
It's about who sent the most money through ASCAP.
Yeah, I'm not mad. And we know Migos is about that bread.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout out to them. And shout out to what me and you were just talking about before we turned on is that shout out to Offset and Cardi for apparently they were going to be on the Rolling Stone cover in July, but it leaked, right?
Yeah, the cover leaked, and Cardi was kind of mad. I don't know if that means they're switching the cover or not to be correct, but she was a little upset. She was talking on her IG Live, so that kind of pissed her off because she thought it was so beautiful. She was mad that it leaked.
And the reason why I think it's beautiful for those of you who are listening is because
Got that belly out.
she got the belly out and Offset he's giving the belly a kiss.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
It was a great picture.
It looked very like Fleetwood Mac-ish. And that term is probably very, very old. I know none of their songs, but I just remember looking at the cover of them like on Rolling Stone whenever Rolling Stone showed like a documentary or something like that. It looked very artistic as far as the cover. So I hope they still do it. I hope it's not a situation where it leaked and they're going to change their mind. I think that would be stupid. You know what I mean? I like Cardi B and Offset. One of my little mentees, he think Cardi B and Offset are like the greatest couple ever. I'm like, wow, you really have to keep growing.
Nigga was froze up. We keep
If
them
I make the
closed
show,
up.
Nicki Minaj, she was on Ellen recently, and she said, quote, she didn't realize that girls on IG were modern day prostitutes. I'm paraphrasing. She talked about how IG girls, you know, a lot of them, once they given, you know, you give them like a couple $1,000s, they allow a dude to have sex with them. And she said she feels like she can't help the fact that she contributed in some type of way because she always wanted sexuality, if you embrace it, to be your strength, not something you want to use like, you know, just to cheapen it with sex or whatever the case may be. You think there's some truth to that she contributed to these IG model growth?
Of course she
You think
did.
so?
Of course she did.
How?
Watch the Anaconda video.
Well, I mean, what the Anaconda video got to do with an IG model wanna?
Nicki's ass is out the whole video. My Anaconda don't just watch the Anaconda video. She contributed in all the pictures she posts. Yes, she does. She's contributed to it and she just did.
I don't know how she.
Not saying it's her fault.
Okay.
Because it's gonna happen regardless. But I mean, she definitely threw some gas on the fire. I mean,
maybe, but I don't know how that translates into you as an individual showing your ass on IG, and if someone, you know, PayPal you a couple $1,000s, you have sex with them.
yeah. I mean, it's not Nicki's fault. I mean, Nicki's not that. But I mean, I'm just saying.
I just don't know how that translates to that because women been posing like that for years.
Of
I don't know
course.
how Nicki, it was going to get to this point regardless if we got Nicki or not.
Nicki's just popping, and everybody wants to see her. So everybody wants to be like Nicki. She's what they're striving for, to be like when they take a picture. But
And if they can't rap, they just gonna get the next best thing.
yes, some money in the ding dong.
Yeah. I just think that sex always sells. And
Yeah,
I don't know if
sex
I
is-
can say Nicki contributed to it as much as it
Sex
would.
has sold from the beginning of time.
Yeah, people gonna always find a way to
and it
sell
will
sex.
sell to the end of time.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know this, but I didn't know if people dropping $2,000 in someone's DMs, they having sex with them. But I do know, like, I got some homegirls who in the game, they do getting flown out to places. Like, I know homegirls who ain't got no job. They be taking pictures. They be in Italy. I'm like, how you end up in Italy? Some guy paid for me to come out here. I'm like, what guy paid for you to go out to Italy?
She was imported.
Yeah. He's like, so people do spend money,
Yeah.
So shout out to them. It's a new day. I keeps my money, though.
That's been happening for a long time.
Yeah. I keeps my money, though. I rather just hit the like button. I barely hit the like button. I just look at you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even get a like. So, it's all shout out to that. Now I feel like if I get a like, I'm contributing to you getting bread. And I feel like I should get a piece of that. That's a whole different conversation we should not be having right now.
Oh, God.
Right. If I make the show, myself, J.Hall, is the guy who had DJ Akademiks. I thought I was watching like a Throwback Friday every single day this week because I saw your guy, Tekashi 6ix9ine. First, it was a little bit interesting to see him in Chicago popping in and out because him and Chief Keef apparently got like a little beef. So he was just showing up in random areas of Chicago, claiming nobody was out there. Mad memes were showing the fact that the things that he was posting wasn't exactly accurate. Like when he was claiming he was on some hood street at 10 p.m., but people were saying that the birds were chirping and that you can see there was mildew outside. Like it was bright. It was like probably like 5 in the morning. But he also had me thinking it was throwback because apparently he took one of Chief Keef baby moms shopping. He had her in New York, got her a nice little, pooch bag or whatever the case may be. And another baby mom put up that he tried to get her to go out and all this good stuff. First of all, I'm trying to figure out why Chief Keef got so many baby moms. Second, it's a throwback because didn't we see this already with 50 Cent when he took Rick Ross' baby mom out? Didn't 50 Cent just take a picture of Rick Ross' baby mom not too long ago? Like, why are people attacking baby moms? Like, Chief Keef was like, my baby mom, allegedly your baby mom was like, he don't take care of his kid, so I'm out here. And I'm like, I just
Everybody knows. I'm not saying all, but baby mamas are usually spiteful, scorned, and willing to do anything they can just to get at you. So when somebody's gassing them to do it, they're gonna do it. So that's really not a slight against Chief Keef. So it's really nothing.
Do you think that someone like Tekashi, he's on his way in a
Getting
direction?
shot?
Yeah. I'm really questioning, like, who's his big homies?
But they say he'll hide out in a cave somewhere
What you mean?
for a week and then come back out and say nobody touching me. But you were hiding.
Oh, I definitely think that his moves when he do pop out is calculated. Like, I definitely think that he has someone there first, stand there for an hour. He come out there, he talk that talk. Then he go back in, he done. You know what I mean? Give out money to homeless. I do think the kid
He
really
squashed the beef with Casanova, though.
Oh, you had to, because I think Casanova will find you.
Yeah.
When I first saw Casanova, and I literally just, I don't know the guy, but I just believed him. I mean, maybe he's lying, I believed him. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I believe him. There's just some rappers when they come out, you just believe them. You just be like, yeah, I believe him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some other rappers, they come out, you be like, I don't know. But like when 50 first came out, when we were young, we were like, yeah,
Kind of crazy.
I believe it. We didn't necessarily believe Ja, but we believe 50. You know what I mean? It just Casanova. I believe him. You know what I mean?
He kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think it's probably, and they're both from Brooklyn, so they probably got the same homies, things of that nature. It's probably not wise to be for someone like that. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, Tekashi's like what, 5'5"? You know what I'm saying? 120-some pounds, 34 pounds, or whatever the case may be. I mean, let's be really honest. Like, you one-on-one with somebody, I mean, but I just look at your big homies. I really just want to know, what are they telling you? Why are they allowing you to behave like that? You popping up in people's hoods? I mean, have you not read anything about Chicago?
Nah, he ain't crazy.
It don't gotta be Chief Keef. It can just be
anyone.
Anyone from Chicago. It could be someone who don't like Chief Keef.
Play around in them hundreds.
Yeah, man. You gotta be careful, man. So I don't know, man. This is disturbing to me, honestly. It's not even like, when I saw it, it's not even funny. I'm like, yo, this kid with this rainbow hair need to relax. Just make music, bro. Right about now, maybe if you're listening to our voice, you probably got a chance to actually listen to the new Nas album that's been produced by Kanye. Or maybe you still can't find it in your streaming. People was definitely upset because they could not find it. There was a lot of memes out there. Donald Duck in the desert looking for Nas' album. People sitting on the couch for hours waiting on Nas' album. But I got a better question, though. With Kanye saying some of the things that he said, are we still, like, boycotting, like, anything that Kanye is a part of? Because he did produce all 7 songs on this album?
You can't be a hypocrite and do that because you still watch football.
Okay.
So you gonna boycott Kanye but still watch football? I mean, how hypocritical is that?
What about the accusations that Nas got from his ex-wife that he beat her? Do we stop listening to him?
Okay. You still watch football, right?
Okay.
How many accusations and beating wives are in football?
That part is real. Now there is a lot of people were mad at Terrell Owens, but you remember he brought that not too long, years ago too, that there were players who actually beat their wives, killed their wives, and people were mad at him for being quote unquote arrogant or overconfident.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's a good point. If you don't want to support someone, I feel like you got to keep that same energy. I never said I was gonna boycott Kanye, even when he was saying the stuff that he was saying, because to me, I'm just kind of like I don't know Kanye personally. That's not my threshold. I don't rock with him as a person. He's done, and to me, right about now, you're not gonna stop his money. He's made his money. Like people who've been out for like 10, 12 years, their legacy and stuff like that, you got to do some Bill Cosby-ish to really destroy your legacy.
Getting that ASCAP money, those publishing checks.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere.
It's not going nowhere. It's not, so that's not really going to do it. When we come to nines and accusations, that's a tough one because if you say you want to wait on the evidence you don't know, then you look like you're dismissing Khalees's claims. If you jump on board with Khalees, then all of a sudden you're just going to take someone's word for it over someone who's never showed us that or have no public record of that. So I really don't know, personally. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of just looking at it like, that's the same thing. Nas been out, 20-some years now?
Yeah, he definitely good.
Like, we're not really stopping these people's legacies like the way they are. We're just, I don't know. I don't know, man. But I think that people who did say they're going to boycott, you probably do need to keep that same energy. And you need to keep that same energy with football. You need to keep that same energy. Go back and don't listen to your old Snoop Dogg albums. And definitely no R. Kelly's.
Yeah.
Give me that beat, fool. It's a fool. Give it that gas.
Hip-Hop Matrix Show Retro Rewind time right about now.
We are playing all of your classics, all of your throwbacks. Summertime, so we getting involved, but we got to give a big up to the top dog, the lieutenant, the general, OG gangster, Ice Cube. His birthday was this past week. He turned 49.
Today was a good day.
Yeah, he turned 49.
Didn't have to use my AP.
What, I mean, Cube, is he should, are you mad when someone, if someone mentions Cube in the top 5?
No.
Me either. He definitely is top 10.
Considering he wrote every lyric of the NWA first 2 albums, I mean.
And let's not mention, Cube had a run at one point where he was the best rapper alive at one point, West or East. Like, it didn't matter. When he was on his run, he was on his run.
I don't know about that.
What? he had a 5 mic album when 5 mics counted. You know what I'm saying? Like, America's Most Wanted is a classic. Death Certificate is a classic. The Predator is a classic. Like, dog, he was on a run. Who was touching him in his era? Like, when he was on top, nobody was touching him. He was making movies, and his songs was dope. I'm just saying.
There was still a guy named Tupac, I believe.
Tupac came out, I'm talking about when Cube was in his prime. Pac's prime didn't kick in until after Tupac's prime was, Ice Cube's prime was already, he wasn't there, but what it was. I'm talking about Tupac's prime came like 95. That's like his prime. Cube been out since 88. I'm talking about when Cube was solo, we talking about 1990, 91, 92, 93. You know what I'm saying?
92, 93, Pop was popping.
He wasn't messing with Cube. He wasn't messing with Cube.
Me Against the World was that.
Me Against the World 95. See, you name the thing that's after.
Okay. Strictly for my niggas.
That's 93. I said Cube's run was 90, 91,
got
92.
A baby.
That's 91. That wasn't messing with, you just said today was a good day.
I get around.
That's 93. See, you messing with my numbers. I keep telling you what it is. I said after. When Cube had his run for those 3 years, he was on top. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It don't mean Pac was trash, bro. I know you're such a Pac fan. You over here getting agitated, you shaking back and forth. I'm just saying, it just means that when he was on top, he was on top. Just like wasn't nobody touching Pac really in 95. Biggie's prime really was coming like after. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying
All right.
Big ups to the big dog, the top general, Ice Cube. We salute you. You out here, you turn 49, big homie.
Hurry up and make the last Friday.
That's true. If I make the show, that was our Retro Rewind. The Akademiks salute you. You was playing all the classics, all the retros. Also forgot, we was talking about it was Ice Cube's birthday. But the late MC Breed, it was his birthday too. He's from Flint, Michigan.
Gotta get mine.
Gotta get yours. Ain't no future in your frontin'. All that good stuff, man. Shout out to Breed. He was definitely like
another song with Tupac, by the way.
He was definitely an unsung, one a dope rapper, man, coming from my home state, man. So big ups to that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate Breed. It was his birthday. And what else would you say, Breed? He also used to rap with Too Short and them a lot too. I don't think he get a lot of credit. Man, Tupac had a lot of people that was like friends. And he genuinely was on songs with that you just don't ever really think about. Like you said, he was on a song with Breed. Tupac was down with Too Short and all of them. Yeah, a lot of people who like rocking him as far as like his peers. And I don't think we really have that a lot now where artists and other artists really like each other as much. Like they do when they're cliquish. But it just seems like back then everybody, I don't know. Definitely West Coast rappers seem to kind of like be a little bit more in unison. I don't know if you see it as much now.
You see it in Atlanta.
Yep. Which is why Atlanta has been on top, since when?
2000.
For the most part, yeah. Your boy 21 Savage recently said that all rappers in Atlanta are hoes. I don't know why he said that and how he felt that way about it, but he just felt like, the young ones ain't really means. You think he gonna get some heat for that?
Yeah, somebody gonna touch him.
Yeah, he's another one who's like, 5'5". These 5'5" rappers, man, they got a lot of heart.
Yeah, we'll find out real quick.
HipHopMatrixShow. Myself, J.Hall, got DJ Akademiks. As usual, you want to catch our show, make sure you check us out on all of the podcasts like SoundCloud, iTunes, Mixcloud, Podomatic. Make sure you go in the search engine, type in HipHopMatrixShow, one word, iTunes. All that good stuff, okay? Make sure you hit us up on our Twitter at WHMS98. Make sure you hit me up on my Twitter at J.Hall Radio. This guy right here. His Twitter at DJ Akademiks. We're going to get up out of here, man. Before we do, what you got for the weekend?
Keeping these records spending time with the fam.
I'm thinking I'm going to go see the Superfly remake, bro.
I might do that too.
Yeah. I wasn't interested at first, but as closer and closer they started showing the previews, I mean, truth be told, they could have just named that movie anything. It just looks good. They technically didn't have the name Superfly. Nothing's going to compare to the original when it comes to certain people's mindset.
Definitely not.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I can understand that. That's like somebody from our era. Remember a few years back when they were teasing, there was a rumor out that they were going to redo Juice and Soulja Boy was going to play Bishop?
Oh, my God.
Remember how heartbroken we were? We were like, no, this cannot happen. Like, nah. So I can understand the older head, like.
Somebody stop it.
Just, yeah, I could understand them feeling that way, They probably could have named the movies like Son of Superfly or something like that to make them feel a little bit better, But I'm actually going to, check it out, man, because Jason Mitchell's in it. The guy that played Eazy-E, and then he was in Mudbound. He's also in The Shy. So I think he's just a dope actor. And Terrence Jackson seems to be a dude on the come up. So, I'm all about, a lot of these black films, this reemerges that are coming out.
Blaxploitation movies.
I don't want to call them blaxploitation. Well,
that's what they were.
Well, yeah, they were calling Superfly that. You right. You right. I want to know, though, is he going to do as much cocaine as Superfly did, though, back in the day?
Whoa.
I mean, Priest carried the cocaine around the necklace, remember?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I wonder they're going to show that, you know what I mean? In today's era, they're going to show him really getting in like Superfly. Because if he ain't getting in like Superfly, then, I'm not for it. I'm going to think it's whack within 15 minutes.
Rick Ross is in the movie.
I wonder if Rick really going to do some cocaine. You think Rick going to do some cocaine in the movie?
He definitely. You saw all that weight he lost?
Oh, you wrong. Hey, yo, nobody did cocaine in the movie and made it look interesting like Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, yeah, they made it look fun.
Yeah, they made it like he was sniffing Domino sugar, yo. That's just wrong. But we about to get up out of here as usual. You be blessed for successful, and we'll talk to you soon. We ghost!
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.